Spencer, I got a few stoves. You think I want to show everybody? All these stoves, I've got several, of which one of them I like a lot is the Jetboil. Jetboil is a self-contained system. Nest all, as you see here with the pot and the burner, everything is inside. It disassembles, connects up, and you can boil water quickly because of the diffuser. Other extreme of that, you have here the Mini Boil, Mini Atomic. It's made out of a small V8 can. It's got a self-contained system. It's got, as you can see, it has fiberglass around the side for priming it. Great on small pots. Wonderful little product. I use it several times already. To the other end of the heavier weight alcohol stoves, you have the Trangia. And the Trangia is my go-to alcohol stove. It self-contained. You can seal the fuel inside of it. It's got a gasketed ring lid. Great little stove. But what I'm really here to shoot this video about is Santa Claus was good to the old gorge rat. What we have here is a Kelly Kettle. Now the Kelly Kettle, I'm sure most people are in backpacking are familiar with it. It's traditional Irish fisherman's kettle for boiling water. A very ingenious little device, very self-contained, very well made. The unit is basically a double wall jacket, has a cork here for opening up where you can access the inside of the jacket. You can pour water inside. This is the pint model, smaller. And you can see inside here, and like Shug says, it'd make a great megaphone. But it allows the heat to pass up through the center, boil the water quickly. No soot to the outside. Top is actually the chimney. Included with this is the fire base. This is where you build your fire, feed your fire, and it allows draft. Once it's burning, of course, you feed it through the top. You can boil water in it, of course, or with the use of some additional little devices, you can cook on it too. Once the coals are down in the fire base, this little kit that I bought from one of the guys on Hammock Forum consists of a series of little grates. Little grates go over top like this, and you can now cook over those coals with the little pot. Use this as a frying pan. Fix yourself an egg. Do something like that. I'm not sure how much I use it, but I'm going to play with it for sure. Now, if you want to do something in, say, a bigger frying pan, you got this little device. A little T-shaped aluminum fitted piece that goes on top of it, sitting on the fire base. The heat's coming up around the chimney area here. Now, you can put a pot, or actually a larger pot, or a frying pan on top and cook right directly on top of it. So it's a pretty versatile little item. This is the smallest size, of course, and it's got a little weight to it. I'm still would take it on short backpacking trips. On something where I've got several days and I probably not want to carry any more weight than I have to, I'd leave it at home. But for short trips, not too bad. Burn whatever you find around, not limited on fuel. It's a good little device, and we're going to burn some small sticks and boil some water. Always good to have a supply. Burn in your kettle. I got it filled with three cups of water. It's about a pint. It's right up a little below the lip there. And I got a little bit of kindling laid out here. Now they say to put the thing together and light it through the hole. I'm going to use my Sparky so I can try that out with a little bit of that wet fire. So I'm going to have to do that above and then set this down on top. We'll give it a shot and see how it works. One thing they do recommend is turning the air holes so that the wind is going into it and it gives you a better draft. The other thing they recommend is taking the cap off the water. Keeps you from going boom. Ooh, yeah, looking good. The fire's starting to burn, so I'm going to put the timer on it and see what we got till we get a boil. Starting it now. Now you can see that the fire's going right up. It is really kicking up too. So it didn't take long to get it started, and doesn't look like it's going to take long for us to get a good boil going. Man, I wish it was nighttime. This would look so cool. Look at that, we got steam coming out. Look at that. We got a boil, and it's just over 4 minutes. That's a boil. That's a good, healthy boil. In less than 5 minutes. Actually, like 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Get to absolute rapid rolling boil. Well, all I can say is I'm really impressed with this thing. One of the things I did notice when I was reviewing the video, that I reached over and I picked this thing up and I came straight off with it. Not a good idea. In my case, the fire had died down and it was okay, but what you really want to do is bring this thing straight up, keep your hand away from this chimney. One of the things I can tell you is when I got ready to do this, I got a lot of wood together. I didn't really know how much it was going to take. And I was surprisingly, the amount of wood it took to boil this 3 cups was only just a handful of wood. Got the fire started, put it on, fed some sticks in the top, and I mean just under 5 minutes this thing was had boiled 3 cups of water. That's pretty impressive. I can see this thing working in places where the fuel is scarce, when it's wet, when you can only find a few dry sticks, and that. But you know, once you got in that, you can start adding some wetter ones, and this thing will cook it. The 2 little holes give it enough airflow that this thing, the fire coming out, is coming out like a tornado almost. It's pretty impressive. The jacket being all the way around the entire chimney part of it, you know, there's a good transfer of heat. Actually, I'd say it burnt faster than I wanted it to, but it's in the United States is a little leery of paying money and ordering something from somewhere as far away as Ireland. Don't worry about it a bit. The guys at Kelly Kettle are easy to deal with. They're quick to response. They're quick to get the product out. You can use PayPal. It's quick, simple, fast, and they got this thing out to me remarkably fast. And the cost of shipping it was hardly anything what I thought it would be anyway. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend ordering it from the guys at Kelly Kettle. Good bunch of guys. And I'm really tickled with my new Christmas present. Going to be boiling some water and burning some little sticks on a regular basis.